Welcome to our Dive Alive Dive computer software application. We are Team Gemelli consisting of Jason, Chris, and Mauricio of ICS 414. Our program is to be used in conjunction with the Dive Watch type of screen and tablet or computer. Clicking on main display should bring up live time dive information of both the watch and computer screen. Simultaneously, it'll disable all other functions for the information on the dive watch, so it can't be changed while diving.
So this is our Dive Alive program. When you open it, and make sure to tell everybody that it's a prototype and you should probably not use it for an actual dive. So this is our main hub. This program will be run on either the computer or tablet, as Jason mentioned earlier, and the main functionality will be to create a dive table. So when you click on it, all the other buttons are disabled except for the table reference in case the diver wants to see any kind of their own reference if they don't trust our program, or they would like to just see a couple of information that is not available to them. Every other button is disabled to make sure that nothing vital is modified while they are creating the table. Now for our actual dive table, we can create up to 5 different dives. So we will create a couple of dives. So our maximum dive depth is 40 meters. If you go try to go above any 41, that won't work. Any lower than 1 or something like 0, it also won't work. This is just to ensure that the divers are diving within safe limits and that they aren't doing anything too weird. This error checking for valid input works for all depth, bottom time, and surface interval based off of the Naui dive table. So let us try an example for 19 meters, 45 minutes. Oh, that's not what I want. And 180 minutes. So we see that a dive is created. We don't know what the nitrogen is until the next dive info is inputted, and this person does not need to make a decompression stop. So let us say that he wants to make the exact same dive, 45 minutes for 180 minutes. Now we see that the person actually needs to make a 14-minute decompression stop at the 5-minute depth, and this is due to the residual nitrogen left over from their previous dive. Now clicking on delete dive will allow them to delete the newest dive that they entered, which was dive 2, and we will also delete dive 1. If there is no dive, they will be given an error. Now let us create a new dive again, similar to before, with the same information, 19 meters, 45 minutes, and 100 except the surface interval will be increased to 300 minutes. Now this seems no different for now. 19 meters, 45 minutes, and the surface interval will be 300. Now we see that the decompression stop has been decreased to 8 minutes, and this is due to the surface interval becoming longer, therefore the residual nitrogen was smaller as well. Now closing this dive, we can access other windows, and then we can still come back and edit all the information the same as before. Unfortunately, the information is only available through the duration of the program and is not saved when the program is exited. There are other functions that we were trying to implement as well, such as the settings and the main display window, but we did not have enough time to. Initially, the settings table was supposed to allow the user to set lifetime warnings, such as the percent tank remaining, the maximum when they're reaching their maximum depth, and the time. And clicking on the main display would have basically told the program that the dive was started, and on the diver's watch, it would show this window of what time it was, the current depth they are, and their tank remaining. Any warnings will pop up as a pop-up window, and since this tells the program that they are diving now, it will get rid of the oldest dive and leave their next dive on their row as well. This is our dive program. Thank you very much.